Kia ora, folks. My name's Matt, and I have fibromyalgia. No specific topic today, really. This is just a kind of a check-in, and one that's kind of hard to make. I guess if you're someone with fibro, you can probably relate. There's some days where you just can't get away from the pain. Yeah, no amount of positive thinking or topical treatment will help. No, painkillers are useless. And I guess it's, in terms of the nervous systems, I guess this is dorsal vagal. No. Yes, dorsal vagal, I think. Ventral vagal is where you would like to be. Fight or flight is kind of the middle state where you're zipping. And dorsal vagal is where you're kind of essentially hiding in the grass waiting to die. From a historical kind of evolutionary sense. This is the rabbit in the headlights. The problem that I have, and I wonder if others can relate, please leave in the comments below if you can, is when I get here, I feel like here is where I live. I always feel like this, and I always will feel like this. I know that's not true. I know that's not the case, but when I'm here, it's hard to believe that I'll ever be anywhere else, and that's hard to deal with. Anyway, I'm trying to keep this channel kind of upbeat and talk about solutions and talk about ways forward and little incremental ways you can improve. Look out for your stresses stacking and that sort of stuff, and try to minimize the stresses on a day-to-day basis where you can, but sometimes ain't nothing to it but wait for it to go away. So that's where we are today, where I was yesterday. It's worse today than yesterday, but hopefully, I think there's some glimmers. I think there's some signs that maybe tomorrow will be better. But yeah, if not, it's just got to wait. I guess another question is if anybody's still watching after this very sad video, if you get to this point yourself, the question always in my head, I can do stuff. I don't think I would want to work in the workshop. I can't. My hands are so sore. I think it would be dangerous to hold tools. But are you better off resting and waiting for it to go away? Are you better off pushing through? I think my experience tells me resting is the best course of action, and I don't like that. So I think just pushing through just makes it worse. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you have other experiences. I would love to know. All right, cheers guys. Until a better day. Ciao.